The physical Suica card is back. You can now get it again at vending machines at most JR stations in Tokyo. You can also get the Welcome Suica card directly on your iPhone with a card number you can connect to your Shinkansen e-tickets. Private compartments are coming back on the Tokaido Shinkansen. Uber is now available in Tokyo, and the popular Yamanote line is raising fares starting March 2026. These are just some of the important travel updates in Japan in 2026. So if this is your first time traveling to Japan and you're landing at Haneda Airport in Tokyo, this video is going to save you a lot of confusion. In this video, I walk you through everything you need to know when arriving at Haneda Airport in 2026. We'll cover how immigration and customs work for first-time visitors, where to get cash and where to exchange money for better rates, SIM cards, and Wi-Fi, including the updated costs, and how to get from Haneda Airport to Tokyo City Center, comparing the Keikyu Line, the Tokyo Monorail, and the Airport Limousine Bus by both time and price. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do after landing so you can start off a great trip in Tokyo, Japan. This video is not sponsored or affiliated. If you find it useful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me keep making videos like this. I really appreciate it. Now that you know some of the major travel updates in Japan in 2026, let's zoom out for a second and talk about Haneda Airport itself. Haneda Airport, also known as Tokyo International Airport, is actually located inside Tokyo, about 20 kilometers or roughly 12 miles from central Tokyo. Compared to Narita Airport, which is located outside of Tokyo, in Chiba Prefecture, about 60 kilometers, roughly 40 miles from central Tokyo. Haneda Airport is much closer and is actually the closest airport to the city center. This is why most travelers prefer Haneda over Narita Airport. Haneda Airport has 3 terminals: Terminal 1, Terminal 2, and Terminal 3. Terminal 1 is mainly for domestic flights within Japan. Terminal 2 is for domestic flights, but some international flights use Terminal 2 as well, mainly for transits and international departures. For most travelers arriving from overseas, Terminal 3 is still the main one. So if you're coming to Tokyo from overseas, it's very likely that you'll arrive at Terminal 3, and this is the terminal we're focusing on in this video. Now let's start with immigration and customs. Everyone must clear immigration and customs at the airport. There are 2 ways to complete these procedures. You can do them on paper or you can do them online. With the paper option, during your flight, the flight attendants will hand out 2 forms. The first one is the disembarkation card for foreigners. This form is for immigration and is required for each person, including children. So if you're a family of 4, you'll need to fill out 4 of these forms. The second one is the customs declaration card. This one is required per family. You can fill this out during the flight or after you land, but it's best to complete them on the plane so everything is ready once you land. The second option is to do everything online using Visit Japan Web. This online service is free of charge, is official, and is run by Japan's government. If you complete the forms online, you don't have to fill out the paper forms. After registering, you'll receive a QR code, which you scan at both immigration and customs at the airport. Whether you use paper forms or Visit Japan Web, you'll need the same information. That is your passport, your flight number, and the address and phone number of where you'll be staying in Japan. So having this information ready will save you time at the airport. After landing, you'll go through immigration first, then pick up your checked luggage, and finally clear customs. To avoid any problems at customs, make sure you don't bring any fresh fruits, any meat products, including sausages or jerky. These items are not allowed even if you purchase them at duty-free at your departure airport. For the latest updates and a complete list of prohibited items, check Japan Customs and Japan's Ministry of Agriculture online. Bookmark them before you pack. It'll save you a lot of stress at the airport. Once you clear customs, you walk straight out into the arrival hall on the second floor of the airport building. This is what it looks like at Terminal 3 of Haneda Airport. Now, before we compare all the public transportation options for getting from Haneda Airport to Tokyo City Center, there are 3 important things you might want to take care of here: money, SIM cards, and luggage delivery. Let's go through them one by one. First, money. Right after customs, as you walk out and turn left, you see 2 7-Eleven ATMs. These ATMs accept most foreign cards. They are open 24 hours and have English menus. If there's a long line here, there's another 7-Eleven ATM right at the Tokyo Monorail station, and it's usually less crowded. One very convenient thing to know is that you can also top up your IC card, like the Suica card, both digital and physical ones, directly at 7-Eleven ATMs. So this can be a one-stop stop for both withdrawing cash and recharging your IC card for trains, which is a real time saver, especially when the airport is crowded. There's also a currency exchange counter right next to the 2 7-Eleven ATMs. If you need to exchange money at the airport, this is the counter that offers the best exchange rate at Haneda, based on my research over the years. In general, you want to avoid exchanging money right at train stations, inside train stations, at hotels, or at tourist spots. Next, SIM cards. As soon as you land at Haneda, you can use the free airport Wi-Fi. It doesn't require registration. It's very simple to connect, and it's quite reliable within the airport building. Out in the city, you'll also find free Wi-Fi in many places like train stations, department stores, tourist spots, cafes, and convenience stores. In some central areas of Tokyo, you may even see public Tokyo Wi-Fi available along the streets. That said, if you want reliable internet access 24/7, your best option is to get a SIM card, an eSIM, or rent a pocket Wi-Fi unit. Once you exit customs and walk into the arrival hall, you'll find the SIM card and pocket Wi-Fi rental shops on your right-hand side. There are 2 main SIM card and Wi-Fi rental shops in this area, and just across the hall, you'll also find more SIM options at Big Camera, a major electronics store in Japan. Prices vary depending on how many days you need and how much data you want. No matter which option you choose, I recommend getting one that runs on the Docomo network, which offers the most reliable coverage, especially if you plan to visit areas outside major cities. If you arrive late at night, when these shops are closed, don't worry, there are also SIM card vending machines near the train stations, so you still have options. Now let's talk about luggage delivery. If you're carrying large suitcases, multiple bags, or are traveling with family, you don't need to drag everything onto trains. Instead, you can use the luggage delivery service. At the far end of the arrival hall, on the same side as the SIM cards and pocket Wi-Fi rental shops, you'll see the luggage delivery counters. They offer same-day delivery directly to your hotel in Tokyo, and you can also send your luggage to another city if needed. Prices depend on size, weight, and distance. This service can be especially helpful if you're traveling with multiple suitcases and don't want to deal with them on trains. So, to quickly summarize the arrival hall layout, left side for cash, right side for SIM cards and Wi-Fi, and luggage delivery is all the way down on the right. Alright, now let's talk about transportation. There are three main public transportation options to get from Haneda Airport to Tokyo City Center: the Tokyo Monorail, the Keikyu Line, and the Airport Limousine Bus. The good news is that all three are located in the same direction. Once you exit customs and walk straight ahead from the arrival gate, you'll see everything clearly. The bus ticket counter will be on your left-hand side, and if you look straight ahead, the Tokyo Monorail station is on the left, and the Keikyu Line station is on the right-hand side. I've already created step-by-step guides for this bus and trains. So if you want the full details, I recommend watching those videos as well. In this video, let's do a quick comparison of these options based on time and updated cost as of January 2026, using Shinjuku Station as our example destination. The Airport Limousine Bus is 1,400 yen and takes about 55 minutes depending on traffic. The Tokyo Monorail is 730 yen and takes about 50 minutes to reach Shinjuku with a transfer at Hamamatsucho Station. The Keikyu Line is 540 yen and takes about 45 minutes to reach Shinjuku with a transfer at Shinagawa Station. There's no single best option. The right choice really depends on what time you arrive, how much luggage you have, and where you're staying in Tokyo. Here's my take after using all three options. If you're traveling with large suitcases, don't want to deal with train transfers, and would rather sit down and relax after a long flight, especially if you're staying at a hotel along the bus route, the Airport Limousine Bus is the easiest option, even though it's also the most expensive. And if you arrive late at night, when most trains are no longer running, the bus is often your only public transportation option. The Tokyo Monorail is usually more expensive than the Keikyu Line on weekdays. But if you arrive on a weekend and use the weekend discount ticket, the price becomes the same as, or sometimes even cheaper than the Keikyu Line, because the discount ticket includes a transfer to any station on the Yamanote Line. Another advantage is the transfer itself. Hamamatsucho Station is much smaller than Shinagawa Station. So transferring from the monorail to the JR lines is usually faster and less stressful. And if you want a nice view of Tokyo during the ride, the monorail is easily the most scenic option. The Keikyu Line is the most budget-friendly choice. If you plan to continue on to Kyoto or Osaka by the Tokaido Shinkansen after arriving, this is the option I recommend, because you can transfer directly to the Shinkansen at Shinagawa Station. That said, Shinagawa is a major hub, and the station is very large. Transfers can take longer than expected. So even though the Keikyu Line often looks faster on search engines, the actual travel time can end up being similar to or sometimes slightly slower than the monorail, depending on timing and train connections. Before we wrap up, here are 3 useful tips worth knowing when you arrive at Haneda Airport. First, toilets. There are plenty throughout the airport, but some of the least crowded ones are a bit hidden. Look for toilets at the bus station, inside the monorail station, and inside the Keikyu station. Second, tourist information. There's a tourist information counter right outside the arrival exit on the right-hand side. You can stop by to pick up maps, brochures, and the latest information on events and sightseeing in Tokyo and other parts of Japan. And finally, transportation IC cards. If you don't already have one, this is a great time to get it. IC cards like Suica or Welcome Suica let you tap in and out of trains, subways, and buses without buying tickets every time. You can also use IC cards at convenience stores, vending machines, lockers, many shops and restaurants across Japan. At the monorail station at Haneda Airport, you can get the Welcome Suica card for free. You can also add a digital Suica to the wallet on your smartphone and use it the same way. no physical card needed. I've made a step-by-step video explaining exactly how these cards work, how they are similar, and how they're different. So if you want the full breakdown, make sure to check that video out. Having an IC card ready from day one will save you time, reduce stress, and make getting around Japan much smoother. And that's everything you need to know to get through Haneda Airport smoothly in 2026. From immigration and customs to money, SIM cards, luggage delivery, and choosing the best way into Tokyo, you now know exactly what to expect after landing. If this is your first time in Japan, take it step by step, don't rush, and you'll be in the city before you know it. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It really helps me keep making videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning, safe travels. Until next time, take care and have a nice day.